Bertha, lovely Bertha, you are a lovely machine, and anyone who works with you will know just what I mean. Whoa, Bertha, lovely Bertha, sometimes I think you're a dream. When we work out what you have to do, you can always turn the goods out, always turn the goods out. We can depend upon you. Clicking in the day, flashing in the night, your computer is shining brightly. Some people say you have a mind of your own, and I think that's very likely. Oh, Bertha, lovely Bertha, sometimes I think you're a dream. When we work out what you have to do, you can always turn the goods out, always turn the goods out. We can depend upon you.
This week at Spottiswood and Company, Bertha is making jack-in-the-boxes. Roy is checking each box, and Tom, the robot, helps. Nell packs each toy, and Flo stacks it. It looks as if Roy is having trouble with this one.
I can't keep this one in, Ted. Push it right down in the box, Roy.
And close the lid quickly.
That did the trick, Ted. Well done, Roy. Let's see, only 20 more to make.
Oh! Oh! Oops! Catch it, Tom.
Catch it, Flo. It's getting away.
I've got it! I've got it! Oh! I've caught it! I've caught it! But I can't hold it. Come and get it, Roy, before it gets away again.
What shall I do with this one, Ted? It won't stay in its box. Ah, I see. That's because it's come unstuck. Better put it to one side till we can mend it.
Hey, don't let Bertha make any more till I get this lot stacked. I'll help you, Flo.
I wonder how it came unstuck.
A very good morning to everyone.
Good morning, Paget. We haven't finished yet, but you can take those boxes there.
Be careful with them, Panjid. Yes, they're jack-in-the-boxes.
Oh, yes, indeed. I will be most careful. They're very springy fellows.
Look out, Panjid.
While Tom's still looking for the jack-in-the-box and not having much luck, Mr. Duncan, the factory foreman, is having a quiet cup of tea from Mrs. Tupp's trolley.
Goodness me! What have you got there, Mr. Duncan?
It looks rather like a jack-in-a-box that's escaped from its box.
So that's what Bertha's making today?
Yes, but not very well by the look of things. Bertha needs more glue to stick the jack firmly into boxes. Roy, nip along to the stores and get a large tin of glue, will ya? Righto, Ted.
box must have gone a long way. Well done, Tom.
In the dispatch department, Panjid keeps all the things made by the factory before they're sent to the shops. Suddenly, he spots something strange. A hole. I wonder how that happened. Most definitely something's been nibbling at my boxes. Roy comes to the store to get a tin of glue. Panjid tells him about the holes in the cardboard boxes.
Oh, yes. Mr. Duncan had better know about this. There he is.
Roy tells the foreman about the holes Panjid found in the boxes.
Holes in boxes. I can't have that. I must tell Mr. Woolmeek.
On his way to the manager's office, he meets Mr. Sprott.
Ah, Mr. Duncan, look at this. Something has been chewing at the bottom of my drawings. Leave it to me. I'll report it to Mr. Woolmeek.
In her office, Miss McClackerty, the manager's secretary, is busy typing.
Good morning, Miss McClackerty. I've come to see the manager.
Good morning. I'll tell him you're here. Mr. Duncan is here to see you, Mr. Woolmeek.
I'll be right out, Miss McClackerty. Good morning, Mr. Duncan. What can I do for you? I'm here to report strange goings-on, Mr. Woolmeek. Panjid has found holes in some of his boxes, and Mr. Sprott's drawings have been chewed. Do you know what I think? I think there must be a mouse in the works. A mouse here in the factory.
Oh! A mouse!
Why are you standing on your chair, Miss McClackerty?
Looking for the mouse, sir.
Mr. Duncan, tell Mr. Sprott to design a mouse trap. We must catch this mouse before more damage is done. I'll tell him straight away, sir. When you get down from your chair, Miss McClackerty, will you please telephone around the factory and ask everyone to keep their eyes open for a mouse?
Downstairs, in the factory, Bertha is still making jack-in-the-boxes. Everyone is busy working. They hadn't yet heard about the mouse.
What's wrong with Tom? What's the matter, Tom?
Hey, what's the matter with Bertha?
Dunno, Ted. I can't think what's gone into her.
I wonder what made Bertha do that. A funny thing for her to do.
A lot of funny things are happening this morning.
Has anyone here seen a mouse?
A mouse? A real live mouse?
Yes, in the factory somewhere, making holes in Panjid's boxes and chewing the ends of Mr. Sprott's drawings.
Poor thing. It must be hungry.
It's got to be found. We can't have a mouse in the works. Mr. Woolmeek has ordered everyone to look out for it.
We don't have to look far, Mr. Duncan. It's sitting by your boot.
Oh!
I see it. There it goes.
Where?
Here it is. Oh, it's got inside Bertha.
I can't see it. Hand me that mop, Roy.
Don't hurt it. It hasn't done any harm.
Thank you, Roy. Now, come out, wee mousey.
Don't hurt it, Mr. Duncan.
All right, I'll use something else. The mop is stuck in a machine.
Perhaps the mouse has got hold of the other end.
When I say 3, pull hard, Roy. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, dearie, dearie me.
Oh dear, oh dear. First a mouse in the works, and now the mop. Bertha's not going to like this.
I'd better go and tell Mr. Wilmeek that we have found a mouse.
In the design office, Mr. Sprott and Tracy have finished making the mousetrap. I have carefully designed this to capture the mouse without hurting it.
How does it work, Mr. Sprott?
We put some cheese in here, the mouse comes along here, sniffs the cheese. Yum yum it thinks, some nice cheese for dinner. It walks along the board here, up those steps and onto this platform. The weight of the mouse makes the box go meow. The mouse thinks there must be a cat coming after it, so it runs forward into here. The door shuts behind it, like this, and we have the mouse safely in the cage.
Munching the cheese. Very clever, Mr. Sprott.
I hope so, Tracy. Now, where's that mouse? We can't start Bertha working again until we get that mouse out of there. Hello, Ted. So it's gone inside Bertha, has it? Yeah. We tried everything to coax it out. Will your mousetrap work, Mr. Sprott? I hope so. I'll put it down here where the mouse can smell the cheese. Now, everyone, back to work. Otherwise, the mouse won't come out. 1 half square equals 2c.
Did I hear a cat meow?
That must be Mr. Sprott's mousetrap. I'm afraid my invention hasn't worked. Oh well, back to the drawing board. I bet Bertha could make something to catch the mouse, Ted. A good idea, Roy. Let's see what she can do. Now, 4 over 5 over 9 to the power of 6. Bertha's just made another box.
It's not like the other boxes. This one has a hole in the front.
I wonder what's inside it.
That's the mop that Mr. Duncan lost.
How will this catch the mouse?
Oh, yes. I can see what it is. Let's put it on the floor and see what happens. There you are. Just as I thought. It's a mouse house. All he wanted was a warm place to sleep. Give it to me. I'll take it home. My boy John will look after it.
Thank you, Bertha. Another job well done.
Whoa, Bertha, lovely Bertha. Sometimes I think you're a dream. But when we work out what you have to do, you can always turn the goods out, always turn the goods out. We can depend upon you. Bertha, lovely Bertha, you are a lovely machine, and anyone who works with you will know just what I mean. Whoa, Bertha, lovely Bertha, sometimes I think you're a dream. When we work out what you have to do, you can always turn the goods out, always turn the goods out. We can depend upon you. clicking in the day, flashing in the night. Your computer is shining brightly. Some people say you've a mind of your own, and I think that's very likely. Oh, Bertha, lovely Bertha. Sometimes I think you're a dream. When we work out what you have to do, you can always turn the goods out, always turn the goods out. We can depend upon you.
This week at Spottiswood and Company, Bertha is making building blocks of different shapes. Tom, the little robot, is helping to sort out the shapes for Nell to put into a box.
Tom's getting very clever at sorting out these bricks into sets.
Yes, he's learning all the time. It won't be long before he takes over Ted's job. It'll be a while before he does that, I hope. All he needs is a few more wires and circuits. Speed up, Bertha, and let's see how quickly Tom can sort out the shapes.
Ted, I'm running out of boxes to pack the bricks.
Send Tom down to Paget in the dispatch department with a note. Say we want some more boxes. Tom, take this note to Paget in the dispatch department. Just a moment, Tom. Let me finish stacking this box. All right, stop getting excited. Everyone is most anxious to get everything done at once. Now, what do you want? More boxes for Bertha. They're in the big shed outside. I'll have to go and get some. I'll see you back at Bertha. Poor Tom. The magnet he's picked up has upset all his circuits. He doesn't know which way to go. Hello, Tom. Do you want me? A note. Well, you're a clever little robot, aren't you, eh? More boxes for Bertha. Run out of boxes down there, have you? Well, the only boxes that I have are these. I'll collect as many as I can and take them to Bertha. Off you go, Tom. Mrs. Tupp is getting her tea trolley ready to take around the factory. Soon it will be time for a tea break. She is so busy, she doesn't see Tom arrive.
Oh! My word! You startled me. I didn't hear you come in. What can I do for you? Oh! I see you found one of my teaspoons. Thank you, Tom. And a note for me. More boxes for Bertha. Well, I don't know. What sort of boxes does Bertha need? The only boxes I have here are old cake boxes. I'll put as many of them as I can on my trolley and take them down to Bertha. There you are, Tom. You take this. Where did I put all those boxes? You'll have to stop Bertha, Ted. That was the last box. I can't pack any more bricks.
Tom's been gone a long time. I wonder where he's got to. He's probably helping Paget with the boxes.
Here comes Paget now.
I'm sorry I was so long bringing you the boxes, Ted. I had to fetch them from the shed outside. Thank you, Paget. Where's Tom? Isn't he with you? No, I sent him back here.
Well, surely he can't have got lost between here and the dispatch department. Is Tom lost?
What's wrong with Bertha? I think she must be worried about Tom. All right, Bertha, don't get upset. We'll soon find Tom. He can't be far. I'll go to the dispatch department and see if I can find him. If I see Tom around the factory, I'll send him back to you. Thank you, Paget. I got your note, Ted. I brought as many boxes as I could find. They're a bit greasy inside. Will they do? That's funny. How did you get mine out, Mr. Duncan? The little robot brought it to me. You've seen Tom, then? Yes, with a note saying you needed some more boxes. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Duncan. The note wasn't for you. Obviously, Tom's got himself lost. Well, you better send someone to find him. Can't have a lost robot roaming around the factory.
Hello, Tom. What are you doing here? A note for me. More boxes for Bertha. I'm afraid I don't know anything about boxes for Bertha. The only boxes I have here are boxes of envelopes. I'd better have a word with the manager.
The note must mean that Bertha has used up all the packing boxes. You'd better get on the phone to the manufacturers and order a lot more, Miss McClafferty.
Yes, sir.
Here you are, Tom. Thank you for bringing the note. Now, off you go back to Bertha. Wonderful things, these mobile robots. I think the factory should have a lot more of them.
Now, come on, Bertha, stop sulking. Tom will be here soon. Nell and Roy are both looking for him.
What shall I do with all these boxes Mr. Duncan has brought, Ted?
Stack 'em over there, Flo.
Hello, Ted. I got your note. The only boxes I could find are these old cake boxes. They're made of very thin cardboard, and some of them still have jam stuck to them. I hope they'll do.
Thank you for bringing the boxes, Mrs. Tupp, but the note wasn't meant for you. Tom seems to have got himself lost.
Little Tom lost? Oh, dear. Well, he can't be far. He came into my kitchen a few minutes ago. I'll go back and see if he's still there.
Thank you, Mrs. Tupp.
I hope Tom is still in Mrs. Tupp's kitchen.
So do I. If he isn't, I can't think where he'll be.
In the design office, Mr. Sprott has invented some new building bricks. He and Tracy are trying to make them into a house. It has fallen down again. I wish I could think of a way to make the bricks stick together. Then I could build them into a high wall.
The bricks could be made with a hole in one side and a peg on the other. Then they'd slot together.
Yes, that's very true, Tracy. But they wouldn't look like building bricks. Bricks should be smooth all over. There must be some way to make them stick together. What's that peeping sound?
Is it your watch, Mr. Sprott?
No, it isn't my watch. Is it your computer?
It's not my computer.
The sound seems to be coming from the door.
Tom, what are you doing here?
Well, I never. It's your mechanical friend come visiting.
I think there's something wrong with him.
No, he's all right. Look, he's brought a note. It says here that Bertha needs some more boxes. We don't have any boxes. Now, I wonder why Ted sent him here.
He's only programmed to go to the dispatch department and back. Something must have happened to make him get lost. What have you got there, Tom? It's a magnet. He must have picked it up somewhere.
Why would a magnet make him get lost?
Because it would upset all the electronic circuitry inside him, and he wouldn't know which way to go.
Most interesting. Look at all those things he's collected on his magnet.
You can tell where he's been. A screwdriver from the dispatch department, a teaspoon from Mrs. Tupp's kitchen, and these paper clips must be from Miss McClackerty's office. You seem to have had a very busy morning, Tom. Come on, I'd better take you back to Bertha.
A magnet. Now, this gives me an idea. I looked everywhere for Tom. There's no sign of him.
I couldn't find him either, Ted.
Well, we must keep looking until we find him. Bertha refuses to work.
I got your note, Ted. I've ordered a lot more boxes from the manufacturers. They should be here tomorrow.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss McClackerty, but we don't need any more boxes. It seems that Tom's taken that note around the whole factory. I wonder how he got up to the offices.
I don't know. And I don't know what I'm going to do about all those new boxes I've ordered.
Here comes Tom! Where did you find him, Tracy?
He came to the design office with a note for more boxes.
Oh, no, he's been everywhere in the factory with that note. Everybody's been bringing us boxes. What made him get lost, Tracy?
He picked up a magnet from somewhere, and it made him go wrong.
Is he all right now?
He'll be fine if you keep him away from magnets.
Ted, how many sets of building blocks has Bertha left to make? Another 60. Good. And when you finish making those, I want you to start on some new ones I've just invented. Building blocks with magnets in them. So they'll stick together and you can build as high as you like.
That's a wonderful invention, Mr. Sprott. Mr. Wilmake will be pleased.
Tom gave me the idea when he came to the office with that magnet. Oh, I'm glad he's done something right today. OK, everybody, the excitement is over. Tom is back safe and sound. Let's start work again. As soon as we finish these, we'll start on your new building blocks, Mr. Sprott. It's a good thing Miss McClackerty ordered all those extra boxes.
Ted, when you start making the new blocks with the magnets in them, don't let Tom touch them, will you?
All right, Tracy. I won't.
Oh, Bertha, lovely Bertha. Sometimes I think you're a dream. When we work out what you have to do, you can always turn the goods out, always turn the goods out. We can depend upon you. Bertha, lovely Bertha, you are a lovely machine, and anyone who works with you will know just what I mean. Whoa, Bertha, lovely Bertha, sometimes I think you're a dream. When we work out what you have to do, you can always turn the goods out, always turn the goods out. We can depend upon you. Click. Working in the day, flashing in the night, your computer is shining brightly. Some people say you have a mind of your own, and I think that's very likely. Oh, Bertha, lovely Bertha, sometimes I think you're a dream. When we work out what you have to do, you can always turn the goods out, always turn the goods out. We can depend upon you.
Today, the sun is shining brightly. So at Spottiswood and Company, it is very hot inside the factory, and everyone is working slowly because of the heat. Bertha is making plastic bears that have to be blown up like a balloon, and she's hot too.
These plastic bears are so hot they're sticking to the bag.
Ted, these bears are coming out very hot. Turn the air hose on them and cool them down.
That's better.
Blow some air over me now.
And me? Oh, lovely.
Phew, it's too hot to work, Ted. Send Tom to open the door wider and let some air in. Good idea. Tom, go and open the door wider. That silly Tom has gone and closed the door. Go and show him how it works, Roy. Let me show you. You see, Tom, you push this button to open the door, and that button to close the door. Open. Shut. Open. Shut. See? Oh dear, I forgot to tell him to stop. Now, don't stop him, the door's acting like a fan.
Oh, that's a nice breeze. Much cooler.
That's right, Tom. Keep doing that. I think Tom has closed the door on somebody. You better go and see what's happened, Roy. Oh, it's you, Panjit. And may I ask who it is that is playing the giddy goat with the door? Sorry, Panjit. We were using the door as a fan, and you came along at the wrong time. Goodness me, that is some big damage. I will have to mend that before I can move any more boxes. Come on, Tom. We'll leave the door open.
Anyone like a nice cup of tea? It's too hot for tea, Mrs. Tuck. Nobody seems to want a cup of tea this morning. I'd rather have something cold to drink.
I'd rather have an ice cream.
That's a very good idea. I'll go and buy some. This bear is too big for the bag. This bear is too big for the box.
The bears are getting bigger and bigger, Ted. That's funny. I'd better adjust the controls. Come on, Bertha. What's wrong? Wow! That's a really big one. I can't understand what's happening. Roy, go and get Mr. Sprott.
What's gone wrong here? Why isn't Bertha working?
The bear she's making are too big, Mr. Duncan.
They won't go in the bag. They won't go in the box.
You see, it's almost as big as you are. My word, that is a big bear. And they're getting bigger all the time. And they stand up by themselves.
No, it's me, Mr. Sprott. I'm holding it up.
Ah, yes, I see. Sorry. Well, keep holding it up while I measure it. And, wide, tall. Thank you, Mr. Duncan. You can put it down now. I can't understand what's happening. I think that bear is 4 times bigger than it ought to be. Yes, I know that, but what can I do about it? Well, now, let me see. My word, it is hot in here. Let's have a look at the control board. Now, what can we do here? What can we do here? Just adjust this here, and, on there. Yeah, well, there we are. That should have cured the problem. My word, that is the hugest bear I've ever seen. What's gone wrong, Mr. Sprott? Well, now, what is happening is this. These bears are being made out of plastic, and when plastic gets hot, it stretches. Today, because of the weather, Bertha is so hot that each bear she makes is being stretched bigger and bigger. This is why we have this enormous bear. What should we do with it, Mr. Sprott? Well, now, let me see. If it's all right and there are no holes in it, we could send it along to the shopkeeper who's selling our balloon bear. He could blow it up and stand it outside his shop as an advertisement. Yes.
That's a very good idea, Mr. Sprott.
Thank you, Mr. Duncan. Shall I blow it up to make sure there are no holes in it? Yes, do. It'll be most interesting to see how big it is. Catch it, Roy. Hold on to it, Roy. My word, that is a big one.
Ices? Ices? Cornets? Chalk ices? Lollies?
Good morning, Mrs. Tarp. You're looking very summery today.
Good morning, Mr. Sprott. Anyone for an ice cream?
Ooh, I'll have a nice lolly.
Oh!
Goodness, that is a big bear.
Yes, it is. And it appears to be stuck on the ceiling. We'll need the big ladder to get it down. I'll send Tom to get the ladder. Tom?
take this to Paget. Off you go, Tom. Look what has happened to my forklift truck. I hope you come to say you're sorry. I accept your apology. Ted wants the long ladder. You'll have to help me carry it.
Take this one back to the design office for Tracy. What shall we do with the bear when we get it down? Let all the air out of it. Good! You brought the ladder. Help me to hold it steady, Paget, so that Roy could climb up. Steady on that, Paget.
There, that is steady now, Ted. Tell me, please, why are you going up the ladder?
To capture the flying bear.
Goodness, that is the biggest bear I've ever seen.
It won't come down, Ted. Let all the air out of it, Roy.
Oh, that was close. Oh, that was closer.
Oh!
What was that went past my window, Miss McClackety?
It looked like a flying bear, sir.
A flying bear? Oh, what a wonderful invention. It's cooling down the whole factory.
Oh, sir.
Where's it gone, Miss McClackety? Oh, my word.
Steady now. Back to me a bit, Paget, that's it.
I'm doing my best.
What are you doing down there, Ted?
Oh! My ice cream.
That was a wonderful idea, Ted. The factory is much cooler now. How did you think of it?
I didn't, sir. Bertha made it, Mr. Sprott thought of pumping it up, and Roy let the air out.
Well done, Mr. Spot. Well done, Roy. And well done, Bertha.
Bertha, lovely Bertha. Sometimes I think you're a dream. When we work out what you have to do, you can always turn the goods out, always turn the goods out. We can depend upon you. Bertha, lovely Bertha, you are a lovely machine, and anyone who works with you will know just what I mean. Whoa, Bertha, lovely Bertha, sometimes I think you're a dream. When we work out what you have to do, you can always turn the goods out, always turn the goods out. We can depend upon you. Clicking in the day, flashing in the night, your computer is shining brightly. Some people say you've a mind of your own, and I think that's very likely. Oh, Bertha, lovely Bertha, sometimes I think you're a dream. When we work out what you have to do, you can always turn the goods out, always turn the goods out. We can depend upon you.
Today at Spottiswood and Company, Bertha is making jumping kangaroos. Roy puts a battery inside each one before passing it to Tom. Nell is packing them into their kangaroo boxes. Flo is stacking them, ready for Panjid to take them to the dispatch department. Thank you, Flo. Shouldn't you be testing them, Roy? I tested one earlier. They're really good. I had to stop it jumping too high. How do they switch on? You lift up the tail. What, like this? Whoops! Catch it, Roy! Catch it, Tom!
Look out, Nell! Oh! What was that?
Here it comes! Got it! Missed it! Where's it gone now? Down there. Watch out, Flo!
Oh! My goodness!
What are those boxes doing, Miss McClackety?
They seem to be jumping up and down, sir. What was that? What is all that noise, Mr. Sprott?
Noise? What noise? What's going on? I've got it. Someone must be testing my kangaroos. They're working quite well, don't you think?
What should we do, Ted?
We'll have to wait until the batteries run down.
Tease up. Oh! Oh! My trolley! Stop it, someone!
What do you make of this, Mr. Sprott? Rather splendid, don't you think, sir? Those leaping kangaroos are working awfully well, what, eh? But how do you stop them, Mr. Sprott? You just turn them off, sir. But how do you catch them to turn them off? Oh, I don't really know. So, it's back to the drawing board, eh, Mr. Sprott? Afraid so, sir.
I think they're running down, Ted.
At about time, too.
Well, I never. What a mess.
We'll have to open all these boxes and replace the batteries.
Shall I put a new one in this fella, Ted?
Yes, but be careful. We don't want to set it off again. I believe these belong to you. I phoned them over the other side of the factory.
Thank you, Mr. Duncan.
Yes, well, be more careful in the future. Good. That's me away home.
Come on, Roy. Time to go home. You two, Nell and Flo, leave all that till the morning. Night, Ted. Goodbye, Tom. See you in the morning. It is night in the factory. Everything is still and quiet. Tom can't wait for the new day to start, and he can begin work again. Tom has heard something unusual. Someone is trying to force open the big doors.
Is this the place?
Of course it's the place. Shh.
Well, where's the safe then?
It's up in the office.
What office?
Up there, see? Come on. We mustn't make a mess. Leave everything tidy, OK?
Yeah, leave everything tidy. Why?
So no one will know we've been here.
Oh.
You go first, Doris.
Why? You said you knew where the safe was.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Here, Bill. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard someone. Down there.
It's your imagination. There ain't nobody down there.
But I heard something, I'll tell you.
It's probably mice. Come on. Now, let's see. No, that's no good. We'll be here all night. I better use this.
Listen. What's that noise?
It's me trying to open a safe.
No, not that. That? Listen. It sounds like someone sweeping.
Go and have a look then.
I don't like this. I don't like it one little bit. Is there anyone down there? Bill?
200, 300, 400.
Bill?
What?
There is somebody down there. I heard them. Come on, let's get out of here.
All right, I'm nearly finished. OK, let's go.
What was that?
Shush, listen.
I'm off.
Oh, wait for me. The burglar has slipped on the oil and started Bertha.
Come on, Bill. Let's get out of here.
The bag. I've dropped the bag. When Mr. Wilmake, the manager, arrived at work the next morning, he found the safe open and the money gone. Oh, dear. All the money for the wages has gone. This is awful. Miss McCluckety, you had better telephone for the police.
Very well, sir.
Mr. Duncan, you had better tell everybody the bad news. There's no money to pay the wages this week. Aye, sir. I will do that. I can't understand it, Roy. I'm sure I switched Bertha off before I went home. It's funny, isn't it? And where's Tom?
Here he comes. Oh, thank you, Tom.
I wonder what went on here last night. I can tell you that, Ted. Someone broke into the factory last night and stole all the money from the safe.
Oh, no! What? All the money?
Yes, the lot. So Mr. Wilmake has asked me to tell you that he's very sorry, but there'll be no money to pay the wages this week. But Bertha knows what really happened. Hey? What's this? It's full of money. Aye, so it is. It must be the money stolen from the safe. The money from the safe? You found the money? That's wonderful. It seems to be all there. Well done, everybody. We didn't do anything, Mr. Wilmake. It's a mystery. Bertha did it all. And Tom. Goodness me. Well, thank you, Bertha. And thank you, Tom. Now we can all be paid this week. Good, well. Thank you, Bertha. You're not such a bad machine, after all.
Oh, Bertha, lovely Bertha. Sometimes I think you're a dream. But when we work out what you have to do, you can always turn the goods out, always turn the goods out. We can depend upon you.